How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this is quite disgusting. I know y'all probably a little bit upset with me putting that meme up, but I have to overemphasize certain things, and I want to make sure that it's solidified in the royal family's conscience how these Chinese people is getting down with this coronavirus. Based on what I'm going to show the royal family, we see that it's going to be hard to eradicate because we have some people out there that feel some kind of way and want to spread it. You know, when I found this out last night, I was like, wow. So I researched it, and I found out that in the Asian countries that spitting is part of their custom. Spitting real loud, hacking and spitting. This is what they do. And there is various signs, which I should have showed y'all. Let me pull that up. There's various signs showing Chinese people spitting. Various signs saying don't spit here. That's what's going on. I was like, what? Let me put this in real quick. Chinese people. Put the other word. Okay. Let's go over here. So, you see these various signs here. No spitting, no spitting. There's something right here. Let me get a bigger one. Don't spit. So this is just part of their custom. Look here. No spitting, please. These some nasty motherfuckers. And then we got this coronavirus floating around. So, again and again and again. So anyway, my royal family, I have some videos to show y'all. I have an article to read about this spitting. And then I'm going to present the videos. So let me get my other computer. Oh, wow. So this is in the New York Post. And it says here in the New York Post, this is just sick. Aim the coronavirus, which has so far killed over 1,100 people, and none of these numbers are accurate. We already know this because we're hearing all kind of numbers. And infected about 45,000. Some people in China have been caught on video blazingly and disgustingly wiping their spit on elevator buttons. Let's see here. Where am I? In one viral video shot in the city of Datong on Friday, an old man can be seen standing at the entrance to an elevator, spitting into his hand and then rubbing it on the buttons. A resident reported it to the building manager that the buttons appeared to be soiled. When officials tackled down the man, they checked his temperature, which turned out to be normal. Now, I read an article just recently that you may not even show signs of it. There is people who are walking around with mild forms of coronavirus, which they are more deadly than the people that have it full blown because they're spreading it around. So let's keep that in mind. So checking his temperature don't mean shit. Okay. Since the coronavirus emerged in Wuhan, many elevators have been equipped with boxes of disposable tissues to allow passengers to avoid touching the buttons. Another video making the rounds show a man in Nijmegen spitting into a tissue and then rubbing it repeatedly on an elevator buttons. Local police arrested the man who apparently did not have any coronavirus symptoms, and they detained him for 10 days. And on Sunday, a woman was arrested after she was seen on video taking a tissue to push an elevator button in the city of Chowping. That's the best I can pronounce that town. Then putting it back into the box before spitting on the elevator buttons repeatedly. Police said the woman named Lee had a dispute with someone and spat in the elevator to vent her anger, according to News Flare. Her temperature was normal. In another case, a woman in the epicenter city of Wuhan was caught on surveillance video sneaking out late at night during the quarantine and spitting on should have said doorknobs in her apartment complex, according to Taiwan News. A person who discovered the footage reported it to security guards. Moments later, police officer clad in hazmat suits arrived and sanitized the public area in the building. Authorities said the case is under investigation, adding that more than 30 of the building residents have tested positive for coronavirus and that more than 90 have fevers, the news outlet reported. It is unclear if the woman, whom many people describe as a demon walking on earth and a psychopath trying to take revenge on her own country, also was infected by the virus. Okay, so let's get into these videos. Damn. Wow. These people is spitting everywhere. Wow. As we continue on, a little bit of this will overlap my royal family. Y'all know how I do over here. I always want to get a full picture of everything. Okay. I thought it was important to show this one, to show the whole entire video of how this greasy bitch got down. Good. Look at her ass. They got her jacked up. Good for her ass. Now she want to fight and resist everybody. Nasty bitch. That's some nasty shit. You know? If they spitting over there in their country, and that's where everything started, what the hell they doing over here? You know? We got to take this shit extremely serious. Because the way my mind works, people spitting on food and everything. Damn. And then they want us to come to their restaurants. Got me fucked up. Okay. Let's get into this next one. Her ass going around spitting on tables and shit. I'm glad that they put this out too. This video needs to be shared everywhere. Stay out of Chinatown. Stay out of their restaurants or any of their businesses, since they have this type of attitude. They want to spread this shit around. You know the motherfuckers is running around hollering racism. They can't even begin, not even for a day, deal with what we got to deal with. This shit is serious. I don't blame people. I wouldn't go to no restaurant. I would not go to no restaurant either. I wouldn't go to none of their places of business. I mean, if it was us, I wouldn't blame them either. No, they greedy. And, I was thinking about. One of my subs said that Moab is trying to rewrite scriptures in the Bible. Let's not forget that they also want to find a way to block the sun, and they want to build a moon. So they got this godlike complex when you on that type of trip. Look at them, a gang of them come in here. I don't know why they covering up their faces. Show that shit. So you gotta have your own. Napkins or tissue or whatever. You don't rely on nothing that has been provided. Because you got people like this that are evil to their core. And this is what they're doing, spreading this shit around. Because some of these people actually have it spreading around. And then this motherfucker, he comes around these medical officials and just starts spitting. Now look how nasty it is. She in an elevator. They don't provide. Look at that. They just drop it on right there on the ground right there. Oh, I can't wait till this video finish, because it's something that my grandmother told me years ago about this. About how the Chinese people get down. They nasty. So they provide the tissue, and then they just throw it on the ground. There's nowhere to put it in the trash can. But if it was a trash can, they wouldn't even put it in the trash can. And then it's just customary for them to hack and spit real loud out in the public. That is so nasty. And these are their own people. See, this reveals some things. We talk about how we don't have unity. And we always talk about the other races of people that have unity and look out for each other. That means they infecting their own. See, we need to get off of this kick about other races and sitting up there, wow, why can't we be like them? We see how they getting down firsthand in their country. So what I was thinking about was my grandmother told me on my mother's side, she moved up to San Francisco back in the early 60s, and she used to work in sewing factories. And she said the first time she went in the bathroom, right in the corner of the bathroom where the window was, public bathroom, there was toilet paper about as high as her waist, just all in the corner, used toilet paper. And mainly who worked in the factories, the majority were Chinese people. And what those Chinese people would do when they would go to the bathroom, they would wipe their ass, and then they would take the paper and put it on the ground in that corner. And my grandmother, and I believed her all the time, just what I seen in that elevator, they just throw the tissue paper on there. Now think about that. They wiping their ass, they poo nannies and all that shit. And then they don't have the fortitude to flush it down the toilet. I don't even know what that shit is about. They just throw it up in the corner and expect somebody to pick up that nasty shit. So think about this. If they doing it in this country, and you know how much they despise this country, the only thing they want from this country is just money. And they come to our neighborhoods. So are you going to eat their Chinese food? You going to go in them little fake ass donut shops they got? And all of this. This is judgment on these motherfuckers. And I said we are in the age of exposure. Big brother is watching you, Ling Ting Tong, how you really get down. You go around and play like you meek and calm and you don't do anything. You have been totally exposed. I love that we are in the age of exposure, my royal family. So we individually have to come up with whatever plan we need to come up with individually to protect thyself. Because if they're doing it there, they're doing it here and elsewhere. And they resent the fact that their country is being put on the spotlight and it's affecting their pockets and everything. Think about how it's affecting them. Because this country depends on these factories over there to make shit. We don't want your shit. And this country can easily reproduce all the things that they are producing in China. You're going to have to pay people right. You're going to make sure they have a good benefit package and all of that. All of that. And let's not lose sight, my royal family. The other day, this country lost $1.7 trillion in one day. Our father told me I would always see the number 17. Again, $1.7 trillion in one day. ADOS. Cut the check. Our father is brilliant. He's affecting the stock market. I mean, he's shutting down the borders and everything. These motherfuckers come up in our neighborhoods. You buy. They want you to buy shit. They want you to, and I've been harping on this day one about they done made it hard for us to even sell our own hair products. But it ain't no problem, my royal family. You can order that stuff online direct from the black manufacturers like I've been doing. And y'all continue to email me. I'll put it down there because I have the link that will protect you from the coronavirus. So far, I done probably sent out about 60 emails. And we got to stay on code. Y'all told me not to put this shit out. I'm going to stay on code. You spread it to your family. We're going to make sure that we are protected. So anyway, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe, nasty motherfucker.